You heard Senator Bill Nelson speak at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School about those horrific events from earlier this week. Right now we have team coverage as we bring you the very latest. Breaking news anchor Chris Stewart is leading our coverage. Chris?
Yeah, President Trump tweeting out this morning that he's on his way to our state to meet with some of the people he says are the bravest on earth, but people who, of course, have had lives that have been totally shattered by what has happened this week. He also says that he's working with Congress on many fronts. And speaking of Congress, Senators Bill Nelson and Marco Rubio in Parkland today. We heard from Senator Bill Nelson. News Channel 5's Andrew Ruiz joining us live from Parkland right now with what the senator had to say. Andrew.
Well, the senator, of course, is calling for action, and there are various things that he is proposing, some things that would require a filibuster in Congress. But again, one thing that we are reminded of is that these shootings continue to happen over and over. Today, I had the pleasure of meeting a mother that was lost a son in Sandy Hook. She traveled down here from Connecticut. She has this organization now, again, trying to invoke change. But of course, after 5 years of this tragedy happening in her own backyard, she is frustrated that this continues to occur.
I think something will happen. I just don't know what and how meaningful it would be. I certainly have hopes for Florida in terms of state-led legislation like extreme risk protection orders. I'd love to see something at a federal level in terms of anything to do with firearm access and ensuring that people who are at risk or showing at-risk behaviors don't have access to weapons. But I also want more communities to be involved in how do you recognize these signs and signals.
And that's why we did the 14-hour filibuster a year ago, saying, what more is it going to take? And then, of course, there was Las Vegas, and now this.
So
and it keeps going on. And that's why I keep saying enough is enough.
Now, this mother created her own organization. It's a grassroots organization where they are inside schools trying to, again, make people aware of the signs that they should be looking for to be able to report some of these things. The senator, of course, bringing up the note, though, that there were people that knew that this suspect here was troubled, yet there needs to be more than just that is done. Live in Parkland, I'm Andrew Ruiz for WPTV News Channel 5.